People who live and work in the area filed a complaint accusing the city of providing smoking supplies to drug users. Now they're asking for an injunction. Crown 4 Sara Stinson joining us live now in the city with the details. Sara.
The trial isn't set to begin until well into next year, but the people suing the city say they cannot wait any longer. So their attorneys have filed an injunction asking the courts to temporarily halt the distribution that the city is distributing of these smoking supplies. San Francisco's Tenderloin, open-air drug use is part of daily life for people who live and work in the neighborhood. How often, when you're coming to work, do you see people dealing drugs, doing drugs?
Every day.
Randy Shaw runs the Tenderloin Housing Clinic. He says the fentanyl crisis is out of control, and city leaders are only making it worse.
Well, what shocks me the most is that our city attorney, on behalf of supposedly the mayor and the people of San Francisco, believes that it should be fine to hand out drug paraphernalia in the Tenderloin.
Shaw is backing a lawsuit filed in 2024 that accuses the city of funding contractors and vendors who distribute smoking materials in the Tenderloin. The 30-page complaint includes these photos. One shows fentanyl pipes allegedly handed out inside a storefront on Turk Street. The other captures drug use seen on the sidewalk out front.
Well, it's been devastating for the families and people who live in the Tenderloin because they have to walk by the drug users.
The lawsuit was filed by 5 anonymous people and 3 businesses, including the Phoenix Hotel.
I think what the plaintiffs in this case really care about is feeling that their interests matter and that whatever the city can do to stop contributing to their problem should stop.
Ashkan Minifar represents Jane Rowe, who lives in the Tenderloin to afford rent, but says it comes at the cost of her kids' well-being.
She's someone who feels very vulnerable with where she lives. She feels that she's constantly dealing with the stress of having to try to keep the air outside of her apartment building clean and safe for her children to go to and from school.
The city attorney's office says they've made great progress in disrupting open-air drug markets and getting people into treatment. Communications Director Jen Quart told Crown 4, quote, "We firmly believe that lawsuits of this kind do not improve conditions on our streets. The courts are not equipped to step into the shoes of elected policymakers and voters in order to craft broad strategies to address crime, substance use, and homelessness."
I would say I'd reach the direct opposite conclusion. The injunction is the only hope. It's the last resort of Tenderloin families.
And the 10-day trial is set to begin on August 10th, 2026. Attorneys expect to get a response to their injunction 2 months from now. I'm Sara Stinson reporting live in San Francisco. Back to you.